I'm so tired of that fucking bullshit that Mac ain't free. Mac, you're locked in with a Mac. You're so locked in with the Mac. With the Windows, I'm not locked in. Bullshit, you fucking blind bastards. Did you all wake up just yesterday morning, or are you just telling yourself this because you want to feel better? Or do you really believe it? Or deep down in your heart, you know that's bullshit? Let me explain. I can get hardware to do anything I want, whether it be Mac, PC, a Linux machine, it don't matter. I can go out and source hardware for any operating system and find some pretty damn powerful and capable hardware. Whether I want to run Linux, Mac, or PC, there's hardware out there to where you can build your own machines or whatnot and have a damn good one at that. Now, so I mean, hardware does not limit you. I can go out and buy a Mac and deck it out and play any game that I want to play, okay? Even if I can't run it on a 30-inch screen with completely full settings, you know. I can run them on a 24-inch screen or a 20-inch screen just fine. What I'm saying is hardware don't really limit you. It's the software that limits you. Now let me explain this. You think because you can go out and put one of a million different cheap-ass GPUs in your computer that that's freedom? There's only a handful of qualified, decent GPUs out there that you gamers will pick from and use. You know, the 8800s, the 9800s, you know, that right around in that series. Yes, there's a gazillion GPUs you can use, but none of you do, you know. I mean, some of you do, but the ones that do use those cheaper ones don't give a fuck about games and stuff. So what I'm saying is, you can't run proprietary Mac software like Final Cut Studio, Shake, Logic, Aperture, those kind of professional things. And then the regular stuff like iPhoto, iMovie, iTunes, iDVD, you know, I could go on and on and on. But you can't run these Mac-only softwares because you're on a WinPC. But now you flip the coin, a Mac can run Windows proprietary software. I can run Windows proprietary software, I can run Mac proprietary software, I can run any type of software I want thanks to Boot Camp. So not only can I find just about any type of hardware combination that I want, if you go to Apple's website and look at their computers, you'll find that their hardware combinations are way more than capable. Okay? So it's the software that holds people back. And if you got a Windows PC, you're stuck in that Windows software world. You're not allowed to go out and use Mac anymore. It used to be reversed. We used to be the ones locked down. Oh, you can't use Windows software. You just have to stick with Mac. Well, that's great. Not anymore. We can use Windows and Mac. Now the Windows people are the ones stuck. They're the ones stuck with only being able to use their software. So if you think about it, Mac people are way more free than PC people. Just because you can go out and custom build your own PC and put what hardware you want in it, don't make you more free. I can use any piece of software in the world. I can use any operating system I want in the world, which means I don't have to depend solely on one operating system. I am completely and utterly free to choose what I want. Mac is a freer platform than PC as far as I'm concerned when it comes to software, and software is what matters. Now, Mr. Bit said he had a video in works, going to be talking about the RAM and stuff, the difference between a Mac Pro and a gaming rig. Now, you know, like my Mac Pro has fully buffered RAM. Your gaming rig probably doesn't, you know, so Mr. Bit said he's going to explain about all of that stuff because that's more his territory than me. But for any dumbass out there to say Mac ain't free, you're not free. I'm not free because I can't build my own. Is that it? The people that build their own are a minority, and I don't see that changing much. And to deal with Chris Perillo's video behind the scenes, his HP TouchSmart not connecting, people saying, oh, he's such a fucking idiot. Why can't all he has to do is go here, do this, do that? That's not the point. Chris is more than capable of fixing his machine. He's smarter than you or me or anybody else probably when it comes to this stuff. Hell, he used to host his own television show called Call for Help. I don't know if you young motherfuckers remember that, but a lot of you will. He's not a dummy. And if he wanted to sit down and figure that machine out, you know he could. Probably quickly. But that's not the point. The point being, he unboxed his Mac Pro, he unboxed his Mac Mini, he unboxed his Macs, and they all connected. No problem. Do y'all ever remember in a show since he's got his Macs that he hasn't been able to connect to the internet? The Macs just work. You know, now he opens this big brand new HP Touch Smart, and guess what? Won't get on the web. All of his Macs are on the same router, or on the same network. Why did the Macs hook up so easy and the Vista machine don't? Because it's Vista. I don't care if you could fix it. I don't care if it's a minor problem. I don't care what the deal is. The Macs worked, the Vista didn't. Vista needs tweaking, just like every other single thing you try to do with it. Is Vista as bad as people say? Maybe not. I'm sure word of mouth has snowballed now to where everybody thinks it's the most horrible thing in the world. Is it bad? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's so bad that look how well Macs are doing it so bad. So people's got their hopes up for Windows 7, and they're delusional. Unless they get rid of what they got now and start completely over, they can get rid of that registry. And you know, whenever I see Windows, I see DOS. It feels like it's still based on DOS, guys. I mean, they just need to scrap the whole thing. Get rid of the registry, get rid of everything, and put out a Linux-based or Unix-based operating system on the market and let it float around concurrently with the Windows 7, okay? Windows 7 is not going to be any better. It's going to be the Vista that they wanted to release, but it's still not going to be any better. It's going to have added features, creature comforts, and some of these added features will probably actually work. A lot of the features in Vista that are giving people problems will probably work. But what you don't understand is it's still Windows. It's still going to be Windows, and it's always going to be Windows, which means there's going to be several versions, which means there's going to be blue screens of death, there's going to be the registry, there's going to be everything that you knew of old. Only thing you're going to get is a few of the things that annoy you on Vista are going to be fixed with Windows 7. They're going to listen to what annoys people with Vista and try to fix that. But as far as the bottom level, ground level, root level problems that Windows has always had, is not going to go away. It's not going to go away. Windows 7 ain't going to be any better, and if you think it's going to be any better, you're a fool. You know, maybe it'll end up being a little more stable, maybe it'll end up being a little more secure, maybe it'll end up being a little smoother, maybe it'll end up not crashing as much, maybe it'll end up crashing twice as much. With Microsoft, we don't know, but I guarantee you it won't be any better, if at all, than the one that we're using now. Okay, so look for a few more Mac vs. PC videos. If you all find some people out there that you want me to make a video about, send me the URL and I'll go over the video. If the video seems interesting enough and the guy or girl who's doing the video seems decent enough for me to respond to, I'll make a response. But I can't guarantee you that I'll respond to everybody that sends a URL to saying, here, own this guy. But I still encourage you, send them. Send them, all of them to me, and I'll review them all, and through the ones, I'll pick out the best ones, and I'll do that, because you guys seem to like those type of videos, okay? So, find the videos, send me the URLs, and I'll start work on those. So until I do, I'll post a tutorial or two, and then I'll start going over the Mac vs. PC videos you've sent me, the people you want me to try and own. Like I said, I'll go through, pick the ones out that are worth doing, and I'll do it, because you guys seem to like those. So, for my last video, thanks for watching. I meant no disrespect to the guy. Well, I take that back. Yes, I did, didn't I? How dare I come on here and say, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, but no, I mean no disrespect. I can't do that. Fuck that. Yes, of course I meant disrespect. The guy was stupid. This is not something for me to... I don't hate the guy. I don't hate the guy. I wouldn't fight him if I seen him in the street. You know, this is how it works. I'm hoping we've established these ground rules by now. You attack me, I attack you. You cuss me, I cuss you. We can attack each other, but it's nothing personal. You know, this is Mac vs. PC. I'm not going to hate on you no matter how bad we get at it. I just hope somebody, the guy, especially the guy that I responded to, comes up with a video response. If not, we'll just sweep him under the rug like all the other PC fanboys that's been laid to waste that's come our way, and we'll move on. So thanks for helping, guys, and we'll see you next video. OS 10, brothers.